I hope you noticed how easily I went from the designer folder to the warehouse, and you can see that I'm in the folder for the top 50 group inclusion report. Now in the warehouse, there are a multitude of fields that you can use for information. This just happens to be the default view, which contains the scorecard information. This is not a view that I use. It's shipped with the program, but instead you have some starter views here to get you going. Now this is a folder which will be in here forever. This is when Ian and I were together, but since then I have begun to branch out and to use my own methodology, and those views, filters, and combos are contained in the Ron Brown folder. Now this is dated October of '08. If you want the latest views, filters, and combos, if you join HGSI or pay for your subscription, you will get 6 months access to my Insider Club, and you will have the latest views, filters, and combos. And I put on a monthly roundtable for everyone to show what I'm doing, but only the people who are members or newly subscribed to HGSI will have access to the files. But I'm just going to use these stock files here for this demonstration. I am going to be doing some other videos very soon, which are going to give you an idea of how I invest, what I look for using HGSI, but these are just introductory videos here, so that will all come later. What I'm going to do though is show you that I can go into one of these folders, and I'm just going to select top-down VPA scorecard trends for these top 50, and I'll show you the structure of the warehouse. Now this is a quick pick which can be turned on and off right up here, and it allows you to move around very quickly. Once again, I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to sort on what's called the raw combo. Now the raw combo is attached to a view, or the combo rank is attached to a view, as is the filter. So the filter eliminates, and it's a very basic filter. You can see that it doesn't eliminate much. In fact, there's really not even any volume requirements in here. The only requirement is that the last close be over $1. And then it lets these other fields in, sectors, groups, markets, and so on. Just a very basic filter. The VPA scorecard, or the combo ranking, which is also located up here at the top, it is what drives the stocks to the top of the list. Now this is based upon yesterday's data, the closing data, and you can see that I weighted for this combo, when I put it together, I weighted the percentage price change 1 day at 20%, the VPA flag sentiment, which is if it's more bullish, it'll go to the top, weighted that at 150. Accumulation direction do not have as much weight because they're a little longer term. A couple of force indexes, which is today's close minus yesterday's close times today's volume. I weighted those at 13 apiece, and then the percentage price change 5-day is the other thing that's in this combo. Now this is a basic combo also, but you can see that it drove Momo to the top of the list. And if I bring up that chart and look at Momo, you can see that it is in a strong position because it has been moving up. Let's just resize this a little bit, and you can see that the group is moving up, the stock is moving up, although this circle indicates that there was some selling yesterday in this stock going into the close, and it just happens to be down today. So that was a warning. These were warnings here, and you can see that it went sideways for a day, and then we had a strong signal, another warning. So there was some selling here as we got up into the resistance area. So these are the kind of things you look for. Also, you can see the volume has really come into the stock. It's increased dramatically, and this stock has been outperforming the S&P. But it made the top 50 list, and it went to the top. Let's just look at one more, INVA. This is a less expensive stock, and you can see some selling right here, some selling here, and then it had a nice move yesterday. But these are ranked according to that combo ranking. All of these other fields mean something. They give us information. I'm going to go back and edit this view, and you can see that if you look over here on the right hand side, all of the fields are right here. These can be added or subtracted. If you want to subtract something, you click on that. You click on remove. If you want to add something, you just click on it and add it. Now I'm going to cancel that so it doesn't change anything. But any of this information that's available in the warehouse and the filters, you can put in a warehouse view. Once the warehouse view is created and the views and filters are attached right here, they will not change. And if you sort on raw combo, the combo is being applied after the filter. Now let's just take a quick look here. I'm going to go down to what I call the scorecard view. This has the intraday information. Now if I go back up, I'm not going to turn on the automatic intraday. I can either update intraday now, or I can click on F5 on my key, and you can see that the percentage price changes are listed right here. Now Momo ran into resistance yesterday. I showed you that, and it is down today. So if I go back to this raw combo, this is a different combo. This time let's go in and take a look at it. The scorecard view limits these stocks to stocks that are trading at least 100,000 shares per day based upon the 50-day moving average volume, and they have to be assigned to a group. Now in this view, which is a view that I use a lot. Let's look at the combo while I'm in here. You can see that this is a much longer combo. This is a standard combo which puts emphasis on the volume and price and the white body. Now remember, this is yesterday's data that I'm sorting on. So if I sort on a raw combo with this combo, a stock called Private Bank Corp comes to the top. You can see that it is up today, and the volume's extremely heavy. 567% above the normal 50-day moving average volume, and it's trading at 100% of its daily range. So I'll just bring this stock up. You can see a buyable gap. Yesterday there was selling into it. It opened here. It's currently at 100% of its daily range, and volume is extremely heavy compared to this volume back here. Yesterday, of course, was a big volume day. So that is the way the warehouse works. There are a lot of things in here which you'll never use. We don't use Quote Tracker anymore. That's out of date. It's been discontinued. Some people use Metastock. This creates the old Metastock files. Here are your tools. Spectrum Analyzer is a nice, powerful thing to look at. It gives us views of different information. If I click on Load Custom Slice Office, let me say that again. If I click on Load Custom Slice Options, it takes me to this folder. It's once again in the user folder. Go under WB. These are my most recent ones, and let's just take a look at the intraday range of these stocks that are behind me here in the warehouse. So what this is doing, it's giving me visual information about what I see in the warehouse based upon the intraday ranges, and you can see that 9 of these stocks at the current time are in the range of between 90 and 100% of their daily ranges. There are 2 that are clear down here in the lower percentile between 0 and 10% of their daily ranges. So it shows you how strong this group is, and it gives a visual. Now there are a lot of different spectrum analyzers you can look at. Let's just look at one more. Let's look at the stocks that have extremely heavy volume today. There's only 4 of the, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that have heavy volume. If I click on this, greater than 100% of normal, there is that Private Bank Corp and Momo, which is experiencing selling volume today. So very useful tool. Another thing I use it for almost daily is if you use this drop down menu and you go into the industry, select industry, it gives you a breakdown of all the industries and the number of stocks in those industries. Now you can get that information right here, but it's also nice to get a percentage breakdown. Okay, that is about all I need to cover right now. So let's go into the final module, and I'll do that when I come back.